Namaskar, I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive online training on the topic Video Resources, Script to Screen. You're watching us right now on PME Vidya channels 6 to 12 and also on our YouTube handle NCERT Official. Today we are in day 3 of the training session where the topic that we are taking up is educational video production and editing. And we will learn about this topic in detail because as teachers, teacher educators, as content creators of educational resources, you need to understand how this entire journey happens and how this process takes place, what all you require, and is it really expensive or cost effective in nature, and what all things are there that you need to take care of while creating a beautiful, engaging educational video. I'm sure these are some of the questions that I have on my mind. You must be having a lot of questions on your mind too. So why don't you get in touch with us? Our phone number is 8800440559. We also have a dedicated email ID for you, that is training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. And on our YouTube handle NCERT Official also, you can send us your questions, suggestions and feedback. We request you all to kindly send us relevant questions so that they can be answered by the experts in time. To make our sessions more interactive, engaging and inclusive, we are joined by our Indian Sign Language interpreters. Right now, you're watching on screen Miss Ambush Sakshi and she will be accompanied by Mr. Dev Malik. Namaskar, we welcome both of you to the session. And now, my dear friends, as a training program, so as you all know, there is going to be an assessment that will take place on the last day of the training session. Yes, the courses will be released on the Diksha portal on the 5th day after the culmination of the session. If you score more than 70%, you'll be granted a certificate. I will explain all the details to you on the last day itself. We will show you the website also and take you through the procedure. But in case you want to know more right now, you can always log on to our CIET website or on the Diksha portal. So now it's time for me to introduce you all to my guest for the day 3 session. Please join me in welcoming Miss Ritu Bora. Ma'am is production manager from CIET-NCERT from the MPD department. Ma'am, namaskar and very warm welcome to you.
Namaskar Harpreet, thank you so much for inviting me for today's session.
Right. Ma'am, it's going to be one interesting session because we all love creating videos. And when it comes to educational videos, we need to be really mindful of what we want to create. So before you delve deep into your presentation, ma'am, I request you to kindly tell us in brief what all we will be covering today.
So I'll tell you everything about the production.
Sure.
So first of all, let me start with to show you a video which I have brought with me. So it's a video which has been produced by NCERT.
Okay.
So firstly, let's watch it. Then we'll start the discussion.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
दीदी देखो मेरा पेड़ कैसा लग रहा है।
अरे वाह, ये तो बहुत सुंदर है शिवानी।
मैंने खुद बनाया है।
बहुत अच्छा बना है ये तो।
मगर दीदी एक सवाल पूछूं?
हाँ हाँ पूछो।
जैसे हम सबका ख्याल हमारे मम्मी पापा रखते हैं, तो इन सब पेड़ों का ख्याल कौन रखता है?
पेड़ों का सबसे ज्यादा ख्याल प्रकृति रखती है और हम इंसान इसके छोटे छोटे मददगार होते हैं। लेकिन क्या तुम जानते हो, कर्नाटक में एक वृक्ष माता थी जिनके बच्चे 385 पेड़ थे।
सच? पेड़ों की अम्मा? वो भी पेड़ थी क्या?
नहीं, पेड़ नहीं थी, लेकिन एक अम्मा थी जिन्होंने पेड़ों को लगाया और उनका अपनी संतान की तरह ध्यान रखा। जैसे हमारी मम्मी हम सबका ख्याल रखती है, ऐसे ही उन्होंने पेड़ों को लगाया और उनका ख्याल रखा। इसलिए उन्हें हम कहते हैं कर्नाटक की वृक्ष माता तिमक्का।
क्या आपको उनके बारे में और भी पता है?
हाँ हाँ बताती हूँ। उनका नाम था श्रीमती सालू मर्दा तिमक्का। उनका जन्म कर्नाटक के तुमकुरु जिले में 30 जून 1911 को हुआ था। आओ मैं तुम्हें उनकी कहानी दिखाती हूँ। हम इसमें देखेंगे।
Wow. So that's amazing.
Yes, so Harpreet, this program is totally based on a textbook chapter of class 3 Hindi, Veena, and the program which you have just watched has gone through various or several stages, right? It for the development of a video program, there are several steps which are involved. Like it starts with the idea. For example, I'll take the reference of this video. In this program, the idea was to show the story of Amati Makka. Okay, so that's the idea.
She's the main character, the idea.
Yes. So from that textbook, we took that idea and then we developed this script around that idea. Okay, so the second step, as you can see on your screen, it starts with the idea. Okay, so as it's written here also, idea is a seed from which everything else grows.
Right.
So it's the idea. Then we develop the script on that idea. Okay, so we craft the script around this. For example, here the Amati Makka is a personality. We developed a script around her. Okay, so in the next step, we just now we have the script. Now what we do? We shoot as per the script. Okay. So that's the third stage of the video production. And the fourth one is editing. Now we have shot the scenes as per the script, but you can't publish all the footages directly to the audience. We have to
because it's a raw video.
Yeah, it's a raw footages. So what we do, we make the story, we carve the story out of it, and then we publish it to the to the audience. That's the final stage, which is called publish. So you can see these are the several steps which are involved during the process of the development of the video program. So based on the script, I think you must be very curious, like why these educational videos matter, because also, we have resources, right?
Yeah. And before that, I was also thinking that these are the bullet points, that idea is there, script is there, but in between also a lot of things are happening, right?
Yes.
So we will be learning about all these things, and as you just mentioned, that these video resources, you're creating them, NCERT is creating them, they matter a lot. Though we have enough resources, we have textbooks, we have audio programs, still we need these video resources.
Yes, and why we need these resources? The first reason is because students learn better with audio video medium. Okay, so it makes the learning easier,
engaging
also. So first is like they both have video and audio medium, so it makes the learning easier and interesting. And the second is video simplify difficult concepts. So it means if like there is a difficult concept which is very difficult for child to learn, so with the activities, with the demonstration, with the experiments, with the storytelling method, it simplifies the concept.
Like we have many abstract concepts in mathematics and science, that can be understood very easily with the video because you have many extra shots and extra layers in it, right?
Yes. And the third one is student can replay, and that's the most important useful reason like why we create video resources, because a child can watch from anywhere and at any time, there is no restriction to it. So they have the access, they can access the resource and they can watch it anytime, and
nobody
they can clear their doubts,
and at their own pace, at their own space.
Yes, so that they can clear their doubts. So these are the and the last one is learning becomes more enjoyable. As you have observed the video which I have played, so they were like beautiful scene, a conversation between two sisters. So this kind of video are very engaging. So it makes the child to sit and watch it. Sometimes it's very difficult for them to sit in the classroom and kids, right? So these kind of resources are very, very helpful for them. So this is the fourth and the last important point.
But so I've seen many kind of videos, like here I've seen two people talking to each other, and then they have seen videos where a lot of animation is being used. Then there are videos where you just have pictures and some audio is going on in the background. So do we also create such videos here in NCERT?
See, which you are saying, like these are the example, these are the formats, different kind of formats of video production. So as per the script, as per the need of that script, we choose the formats, right? Because if we are making a program for a kid who's like who's on the foundational stage, so we make program as per their acceptance. We make program which are more the colors of the graphics and the animation we use Muppets, hand Muppets, puppet, shadow puppetry. So we use the format, we use the resources as per the from the perspective,
teaching methodology also.
Yes, from the point of view of a child. So choosing a right format is very, very important. It plays a very crucial role. Like if we are making a content for upper grade, and which is very difficult for us to shoot real life, right? So in that case, we obviously don't have any option. So we have to go for animation and graphics. So the choosing the right format is it plays a very important role.
And also, ma'am, when we talk about inclusivity in education, because inclusivity means that we have children with special needs, we have children from different walks of life, so we also take into consideration their local context and what their requirement is. So I think that is also the main criteria while choosing how to prepare or how
including
to have a
folk tales and the different way of storytelling. These are the things which we have to incorporate while producing a video.
Absolutely.
So I have told you about the animation, right? So I think I'll give you an example by showing a video. So let's play a video.
Yes.
Animated video.
It's one of the formats.
Yes.
Mr. Raven was perched upon a limb, and Reynard the fox looked up at him. For the raven held in his great big beak a morsel the fox would go far to seek. Said the fox in admiring tones, "My word, Sir Raven, you are a handsome bird. Such feathers! If you would only sing, the birds of these woods would call you king." The raven, who did not see the joke, forgot that his voice was just a croak. He opened his beak in his foolish pride, and down fell the morsel the fox had eyed. "Ha ha!" laughed the fox. "And now you know. Ignore sweet words that make you glow. Pride, my friend, is rather unwise. I am..."
So, ma'am, what is the basic reason behind creating the animation? It has been a stupendous video, which is very engaging. But why have you chosen animation for?
I was about to ask you the same question. So here, right, it's a story of a raven and a fox.
Yes.
Do you think we can hire a raven and who can act?
No,
it's not possible,
not
right? So this kind of scripts are difficult to produce. So we have to choose wisely. So it is one of the format which we can use. It's animation. Otherwise, we can go for role play. A kid is
portraying the character of Raven and the Fox.
Okay. So I don't think there is another way of showing this kind of content. And this is from this video is also based on the NCERT textbook of class 6 English. So these kind of videos which we produced. So there are one more format which is very famous, which is called fiction.
All right.
Like the video I have shown you earlier,
of the Rich Mata.
Yes, it was also fiction. So fiction is I'll just play a video and you just watch it. Then we'll discuss.
Sure, we'll talk on the observations.
Yes, it's a fiction.
Okay.
मम्मी कितनी सुंदर लग रही है इस फोटो में।
ये क्या कर रहा है?
ये फोटो तो बड़ी नहीं हो रही।
ये फोन की फोटो लाइब्रेरी नहीं है, ये कैमरे से ली हुई फोटो है।
फोन में भी तो कैमरा होता है।
वो तो बाद में आया ना।
मतलब?
चाचा फोटोग्राफर हैं, वो कल आ रहे हैं। उनको कहते हैं कैमरा भी साथ में ले लें।
जी।
और ये डांसिंग की फोटो। नाइस।
कुछ ज्यादा ही लेट हो गया चाचा जी को। लगता है चाचा जी आ गए। नया कैमरा चाचा लाए, दरवाजे से ही चिल्लाए।
कहाँ गया? जल्दी आ छोटू। अरे बैठ यहाँ, खींचूंगा फोटो।
मैं बोला ये क्या है चक्कर, क्या छिपा हुआ है इसमें पेंटर? चित्र बनाता हूँ बिल्कुल वैसा, मोटा पतला जो है जैसा।
छोटू वही रहा बुद्धू का बुद्धू। है प्रकाश छाया का खेल, बना उसी से सुंदर मेल। कागज पर आ जाता रूप, मन कह उठता क्या ही खूब। फूलों की सुंदर फुलवारी, हंसती खिलखिल क्यारी क्यारी। कोयल कौवा या गोरैया, दादी अम्मा बड़के भैया। क्लिक करते ही खिंचाएंगे, अपनी छाप दिखा जाएंगे। खोटा खरा जहां भी जैसा, चित्र आएगा बिल्कुल वैसा। चाहे कह लो इसको नकली, मात करेगा लेकिन असली। जैसी शक्ल हूबहू चित्र, समझो इसको अपना मित्र।
Amazing.
Yeah.
Very nice video.
So this video was based on another class 3 textbook Veena chapter, Hindi textbook. So have you observed the what a conversation between
Ma'am, I observed some of the very important points, like the script, like the video starting with a question.
Yes.
You're sparking the curiosity in kid.
Yeah.
Why is unable to zoom the picture, the photo, the still photograph. And then it's very rhyming in nature. The dialogues are rhyming. He was giving the examples and at the same time shooting. So yeah, I think it's very appropriate to make a small kid understand in a very fun way.
Yeah.
That's how camera works.
So that's why I say ki, like, we have resources, we have we have textbook, we have other resources also, but the treatment which we give, it makes the video program different.
Yeah.
So here the writing is very different. The conversation
Yes.
between a boy and his uncle, it has written so beautifully, and the portrayal of that character is so good.
True.
So this is the format which we used most of the time for the storytelling, for the drama, and another format which is lecture, which I think must be very useful for the teacher who are watching our program, who really want to start creating their own content.
Sure.
So I'm showing you one video of lecture, but this is kind of little different from other lectures because we have experimented it with the storytelling method.
Oh, great.
So here teacher is teaching, but she's also doing like storytelling.
Okay, let's
So
see how.
watch it.
Yeah.
नमस्कार बच्चों, कैसे हैं आप? मुझे पता है आप खूब मस्त होंगे, स्वस्थ होंगे। आज मैं आपके लिए एक कविता लेकर आई हूँ जिसका शीर्षक है हम अनेक किंतु एक, जिसके कवि हैं द्वारिका प्रसाद महेश्वरी जी। तो आइए सुनते हैं कविता। हैं कई प्रदेश के किंतु एक देश के, विविध रूप रंग हैं, भारत के अंग हैं। भारतीय वेश एक, हम अनेक किंतु एक। बोलियां हजार हैं, टोलियां हजार हैं, कंठ भी अनेक हैं, राग भी अनेक हैं। किंतु गीत बोल एक, हम अनेक किंतु एक। एक मातृभूमि है, एक पितृभूमि है, एक भारतीय हम, चल रहे मिला कदम। लक्ष्य के समक्ष एक, हम अनेक किंतु एक। प्यारे बच्चों, हमारा देश कई राज्यों से मिलकर बना है। यहाँ अनेक विविधताएं हैं। हम विभिन्न बोलियां, भाषाएं बोलते हैं। हमारे खान पान में भी विविधता है। इस विविधता में भी आनंद है। चाहे हम अलग अलग हैं, लेकिन हम सब भारत के नागरिक हैं। यही हमारी मातृभूमि है, पितृभूमि है। हम सब एक ही देश के वासी हैं, इसलिए हमारे समक्ष एक ही लक्ष्य है, अपने देश को आगे बढ़ाना, उसका नाम ऊंचा करना। हम सब एकता के साथ इस लक्ष्य के लिए।
Right, very interesting. So this teacher is actually teaching a chapter, and she is telling it in story format.
Yes.
Ma'am, I can relate it to one more thing. Like sometimes what happens that a teacher is there, she's narrating a chapter. And she's also modulating her voice because there's so many different characters in the story. That's also, I think, the similar format, right?
Yes, yes. So it's like why we use voice modulation, because if you just read it, so it will make the program very dull, and you know, it's like more robotic. So voice modulation just enhance it. So that's why you use voice modulation, hand gestures. Okay. So let's move forward, because in the last 2 days of this session, you must have, you know, my colleagues must have, you know, took the chapter session related to the pre-production stage. So I'll focus more on the production and the post-production.
Yeah, because now we have understood all the different formats.
Yes, formats.
Yeah.
So let's quickly dive into pre-production.
Sure.
So it starts with an idea. I have already told you.
Yes.
Then the script, and then the storyboard.
Storyboard.
Yeah, because in the earlier I've just touched it because I haven't explained storyboard, you know, briefly. And the last is the asset gathering and the tech rehearsal. Asset gathering means hiring of a crew, cast, and the
Props
equipments.
also?
Yes, equipments, everything related to that production.
Okay.
So this is the pre-production stage. So it starts with an idea. So you can see a textbook. Okay. NCERT textbook. This is a chapter on which we have created that video.
So this is our idea.
Yes.
Okay.
Pedo ki Ammati Makka. Okay, this is the idea. Now we have converted this chapter into a script, into a video script. As you can see, this is a 2-column you know, script, in which on the left hand side we have visuals, and on the right hand side we have
Dialogues. Yeah.
So it's a conversation between two sisters, right? So I just read a dialogue for you, or 2 dialogues. So it's a choti behan who said, "Didi देखो मेरा पेड़ कैसा लग रहा है," and बड़ी बहन said, "अरे वाह ये तो बहुत सुंदर है." Okay, but on the left hand side, as you can see in the visual column, what has written? बरगद के पेड़ के नीचे 2 बहनें बैठी हैं. छोटी बहन चित्र बना रही है, बड़ी बहन किताब पढ़ रही है. हल्की हवा, पक्षियों की आवाज, बड़ी बहन चित्र देखती है और मुस्कुराती है. Okay.
Ma'am, I want to ask you, is this the format that we should always follow for the script?
We commonly follow, you know, this format for the video production. So the scene, like here in the script, it just started with a dialogue.
Yes.
But when you watch the video, you must have noticed like it was started with a wide scene, 2 sisters sitting under the tree. Yeah, you
some
know,
props were also there.
Yes.
Background noises. The location was beautiful.
Yes, we established the shot. You know, we established the scene. So that's the beauty of, you know, video production. That's the storytelling. So we have dialogues, but we won't start just with the dialogue. We firstly, you know, create the.
You create that mood.
Yes.
That, you know, you're setting.
Because we have to take attention. We have to, you know, grab attention of the viewers. You know, so that's why visuals are important when we are making a script.
So in this journey, we start from the idea, we move to the script, and then comes
the
storyboard. Okay.
So the script which I have showed you earlier, this is the storyboard. So, you know, in the first frame, because I won't say it, because all the frames, we call it a scene. This is scene 1, which has, you know, several frames, multiple frames.
It looks like a comic book.
Yeah, storyboard it's a comic book, you know. So in the frame 1, you can see ek ped ke niche. There are 2 sisters sitting.
Right.
And on the second frame, you can see we established like one sister is reading a book and another is, you know, drawing.
Right.
And in the scene 3, we are showing a tight shot, a close up of that drawing. Okay, and on the 4th shot, we just showing the close up of that elder sister who was, you know, reading a book. Okay. This is how we, you know, it's a visual sequence of the script.
And so minutely you have actually, you know, processed everything in just one scene.
Yes.
There's so many steps, so many frames.
You can't just, you know, take the script and go for the shoot. You have to, you have to be clear in your mind before going for the shoot. Every shot should be written first. Every shot should be in your, control. So that when you go for the recording, you have that in your hand. What you're gonna, shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, because there are so many resources involved, right?
And ma'am, what about if you're shooting from the front, you're shooting from the side, you're taking the side angle?
So that's a screenplay. That's another thing.
Okay.
I won't touch it because it would be very,
Sure. We will divert.
Yeah. So this is the storyboard. I think it's clear for you.
Absolutely.
Okay. So this is the scene 1. So as per the, you have watched the video, now you can relate actually. So these are the scenes which frames which we have watched in that video.
So ma'am, frames are being decided in advance, and can we do little bit of improvisation in between?
Yes, it's always improvisation. I think it's the till the last editing we do the improvisation. So it's a lot of scope for the improvisation.
Right. Okay.
So now we have understood the storyboard. Now let's dive into production stage. That's the second stage where it's all about the execution. Like you have plan in your hand. Now it's you to go for the for the shoot.
Yes.
You have to execute your idea. You have to execute your plan. So for that, let me just tell you about the video studio, because my main focus of this session is to to make teachers understand, like they can create content, educational content. I think after the this 5 days training session, because it is very it's not very difficult for them to execute it. So there are few things which they have to keep in their mind.
Because ma'am, generally what happens after seeing such wonderful videos, they get a little scared. Do I need to hire the artist? Do I need to go to such locations? How many equipments would I require? It's going to be very expensive.
That's why I have in the starting I have told you, like there are different formats, there are categories. You don't need to, you'll not make all the content same.
True.
So you can start with the lecture. It's the easiest one. You can start it with that. So for that, let me just explain about video studios.
Okay.
So for the efficient effective educational video studio, it relies on 3 main elements, which you take care. You can start your production, you can start creating content. So first, number 1 is camera placement, which plays a very important role.
That's right.
Camera. And another is audio control. And the third one is lighting. All these 3 elements are the basic of video production, of the basic of video studio.
Okay. Camera. And what about the choice of camera? What kind of camera do we require, ma'am?
See, for the basic content creation, let me not just complicate you. You can start with a mobile phone.
Mobile phone also. Wow, that's
you can
lovely.
start with a mobile phone. It's all about execution, right? Okay. Next, let me just explain you camera placement. So you must have seen, like you are seeing this image on your screen.
Yes.
So what you observe, like?
Ma'am, in all these images, the posture is different. In the first image, the person is looking upward. I don't know where the camera is placed, but in second image, it's quite clear he's looking into the eye of the camera, and in third, he's almost slouching. So so I think the eye level is a bit.
If you are recording a lecture, so which
frame would I need? I would opt for the second frame.
The second frame.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's like I'm looking straight into the eye of the camera.
Yes, and you are connecting with the audience.
Oh yes.
You're connecting with the children, right?
Otherwise, I'm looking there, and the audience will think, where is she looking? Camera is there.
The connection will lost now.
Yes.
So that's why camera placement plays a very important role, and the main thing, it's a eye level rule which we have to keep in our mind while shooting, that you should look directly into the camera lens, because when you are placing when you're mounting your camera, just take care, like it is at the same height of yours as your eyes, because you can't just place the camera on your right or the left, or heighted or the low angle. So otherwise it will give you a very, very bad output. So for recording a lecture, always take care that you should keep your camera in front of your face, right in front of your face, and you're just looking directly into the lens, so that I can connect, you'll be able to connect with the audience. And another thing, because when you are starting your creating your own own content, you must be the cameraman. You'll be the cameraman, you'll be the audio technician and everything. So it's like a one person
man army.
Yeah. So in that case, what you have to do, you can't just hold the camera in your hand and you can start recording, because for how long you will stand like that?
Absolutely.
So because if you hold the camera with your hand, it will give you a very shaky and unstable output. So what you do, there are very cheap and economical tripods available in the market for your professional cameras or for your mobile phone. So you can buy that and you can put your phone, you can mount your mobile phone on the tripod and you can start recording. It will give a very professional output.
Yes.
Rather than holding a camera.
Absolutely.
So first thing is eye level rule, and another is the stable footage. Very basic, I'm telling you. You can this is the camera placement.
Okay.
Another is audio control. See, if you'll be able to see me, but my microphone is not working. So the message, I won't be able to convey to the audience. So it also plays a very crucial role. Okay.
Right.
So
where you are actually placing your microphone.
Yes.
And we need to also cancel out the background noises. Like if you're shooting at home, the dog is barking at the street.
That you can avoid during the recording, because if you observe like the a plane is flying or the dog is barking, you can stop your recording and then you can start resume it. Otherwise, if there is any noise, a background noise, there's somehow possibility that you can remove it in the post production during the editing. So firstly, but just take care. You have to be very cautious about it. So
and now, what is the role of the outfit that you're wearing when it comes to placing the microphone at the right
level? As you can see, we are the microphones.
It's right here.
Yeah, on the center.
Yeah.
So if I'm wearing a sari, but it's not properly, I'm carrying it, and if the pallu is like going on over the microphone, it will give you a rustling sound.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to be very careful about it. Your hair not be like
should not come on the microphone.
So
absolutely.
These are the few things that you have to placement of the microphone. As you can see on the right hand side of the window, I'm also showing a wrong placement. Some people they are putting the microphone like close to the collar.
Yes.
It won't give you a good output. So
or if you're wearing a high neck, you're placing it here.
Some people play like they'll use the microphone like the distance between the mouth and the microphones, it's very huge. So you should take care of it. These are the few things that will enhance the quality of your video production.
Right.
And the third one is lighting.
Okay.
So see, you have a professional camera, right? But you don't have a good lighting.
Yes.
So it won't give you a good output.
True.
See, it doesn't matter like how expensive your camera is. The only thing which matters is like a good lighting with the combination of camera placement and the audio.
Right.
Okay. So the direction of the light, like your face should be, because if I'm a subject, if kids are watching me through the camera, so my face should be visible.
Yes.
If you just put light from one side and my half face is dark, it won't give you a good output. So
and same if we are using some TLM, they should be properly visible, right?
Yes. So the lighting plays a very important role. Always take care that the light is evenly spread on your face. It won't give any shadows. And if there is a natural light, like if you stand in like against the window, so it will make your face very dull.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to choose your location wisely, and if there is no natural light, you can go for the artificial light. And the most common light is the ring light, which you can buy. It's not very expensive. So you can start with that.
And ma'am, what is the role of makeup here?
Yeah, makeup also plays, like we say like we don't need makeup. It's educational video, but see, you are connecting your audience through the camera.
Yes.
So it's the output matters, because we are through the camera perspective, because with my naked eye the output is different.
Yes.
But when I look through the camera, the output is different. So we have to think from the perspective of the camera.
Also, ma'am, because visuals have to be really beautiful, otherwise the viewer will lose interest. I think that's the first thing. You need something good, aesthetically good and nice.
Yes.
Right.
So this is example, as you can see on your screen. If you are planning to start, creating a content, so you can start from your home. Just identify a place where you can sit or stand. There should be a good background and a natural light or the artificial light. You can use the clear audio and the camera placement. So right away you can start the recordings. So it's not very complicated.
Right. Emma, one more thing. What about rehearsals?
Yeah, rehearsals. So we have a studio, we have a subject.
Yeah.
But there are few things you have to keep in your mind before starting, recording.
Yeah.
So it's a pre-shoot thing, which pre-shoot preparation, which I'll explain you. And another is on camera performance techniques. Because when you're coming in front of the camera, when you're very confident, but when you face the camera, you'll get to know it's not easy. So another is multi-take strategy, and the fourth one is capturing B-roll and the screen recording. So let's understand it fully. So what's a pre-shoot preparation? So pre-shoot preparation is like, because I told you, you are a one-man army. Like you have to,
manage everything.
Yeah,
on your
you
own.
have to manage camera and you have to manage audio. So what you do, you have to check the frame size, because your camera is there. Like so you have to check the head space and the nose room.
And the eye level that you were talking about.
Yeah. And the audio also. What we do, firstly before recording a whole session, what we do, we record a small clip.
Okay.
And then we review it. If there is any changes which needs to be done, like we have to give head space, or we
lighting is not enough.
Yeah, that we have
We can
we have a chance to change
it. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a pre-shoot preparation. Next is on-camera performance techniques. See, if I'm facing a camera but my mood is very dull, I'm not interested.
You're greeting people but you're not smiling.
Yeah, I'm slouching.
Yeah.
So it won't give you a good output if
Yes.
I'm sitting like this.
Yeah.
So it won't give a good output.
It won't leave a good impression
Yeah,
also.
so you have to sit properly. You have to maintain a good posture. You have to maintain the smile on your face, because smiling face always look beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to always take care of the eye contact that you're looking into the camera, because
right.
you are connecting audience through the camera.
Absolutely.
So that's the main thing, and you have to boost your voice, because if I speak like this, it won't give a good impression.
Absolutely.
So you have to modulate your audio voice, you have to boost your voice, and always use good hand gestures.
Wow.
All these things, when you do, your output will be like.
And ma'am, sometimes people are very loud with their gestures and the
No,
hand goes out of the frame.
See, my if you take me as a subject, you can see my like this, the mid shot, like okay. If I'll take my hand out, it will like go out of the frame.
Yeah.
So you have to take care of it. You know the frame size. You should behave like that.
Okay.
Okay. The next is multi-take strategy. I know it is very difficult for you, to give a lecture in a one go. It is not possible. Classroom teaching is different, but teaching, on through the video, it is difficult. You have to take care of the time.
I think here comes the role of rehearsals.
Yes. Yes. So if you fumble, if you make a mistake, so what you should do? Because we are recording, it's not live. So you should stop speaking completely.
Okay.
And then you take a deep breath. You look at the
Take
camera
some
lens.
water.
Yeah, look at the lens, smile, and silently count 3 in your mind. Just calm yourself, okay? And then you can start the sentence from the beginning.
From the beginning. Ma'am, why from the beginning?
Because if you just repeat that specific word, it won't match the flow.
Oh.
Because I'm like, if I was saying the dialogue in a different flow, but when I repeat the dialogue, the flow will not match.
Okay. So at the editing table, we will face the problem.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you pause, the editor will remove the pauses, and then they can patch it. They can fix it.
Great.
So these are the things that I have also an example. I have brought you a
video.
Yes, retake.
Oh wow.
Shots, so that you can observe, like it's not easy.
I also have a stirrer and a spatula. Observe carefully what happens when we mix water and The beaker to my left contains quicklime, also known as calcium oxide.
Yeah, so he stopped, took a pause, adjusted
Yes.
his shirt, and then he, I think, resumed from the beginning.
Yes, all things matter. How you look, how you use your hand gestures, how you stand, how you sit, how you your facial expression. So all these things you have to keep in your mind while you're recording.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
And of course, I noticed something else also at the background, the chroma thing, which I'll ask you later.
Yeah.
But so, ma'am, what apart from that, what all we need to have
So
while
like
creating video?
like you have recorded the lecture, but if you just play the lecture, like a teacher is speaking and for 15 minutes, who's gonna watch it?
It's going to be one long boring monologue.
Yes. So you insert the cutaways, you insert the B-rolls, you use the other resources.
Now, what
to
are B-rolls?
So B-rolls are like if I am giving a lecture on mathematics,
Okay.
and if I am solving a
Equation?
equation. So what I do, I record myself and later on I record the calculation.
Oh.
And on the editing table I just insert those shots.
Okay.
I insert those resource material, the supplementary shots.
The visual aids.
Yes, it will enhance the program because you are changing the shot.
Okay.
So,
ma'am, these resources, can we take them from internet, but we have to make sure they're not copyrighted?
Yes, not copyrighted.
Okay.
Okay, you can record your own shot, like as you can see in the screen, like you can record with a mobile phone the calculation, and you can also use the maps, images and other resources available. So
Like
these are,
we also have a top camera here in the studio.
Yeah.
So if an expert is explaining something and he wants to write it down, we capture that shot
yes,
also.
yes.
Okay.
So those are the B-rolls.
Okay.
And this is one example of the B-roll. Let's watch it.
All right.
The beaker to my left contains quicklime, also known as calcium oxide, which is white in color, and the beaker to my right contains water. I also have a stirrer and a spatula.
Now we have seen that it enhances the quality of the videos.
Yes.
So ma'am, now we have learnt about the production also. Like everything is being shot, is being accumulated.
Yeah.
Now let's come to the editing table.
Yeah, that's the main part. Yeah, it's this stage is really important because what we have shot, it's incomplete without editing, because we have shot in bits and pieces, and these pieces are of no use because if there is no
They're not
storytelling,
even in sequence
yeah,
at times.
yes, so that sequence, that storytelling is must be there. So that's make the video.
Right.
So this is the post-production stage, and it is a process of taking raw footages and unorganized video footage, and we just cut out the mistakes. We just chop it off. We remove the pauses and yes, and the best shots. We just keep the best shots just to make the to tell, so that our video is able to to make the story. So
And they say ma'am that video gets ready at the editing table only.
yes, it is indeed. So it's a graphical representation of the video editing. As you can see, there are unorganized footages there, and we just cut that out and we delete that part, and then we trim the extra pauses, and we just we polish it. We just select the part which is required, and then we arrange it in a sequence. Okay, we in like intro, then the part 1, then other things. We insert the cutaways, then the final video is made.
Ma'am, for all the teachers and teacher educators who are not that tech savvy, don't know how to edit much, are there simple software that can help them?
Yes. If you're shooting with your mobile phone, you can access the video editing software on your mobile phone. There are so many available, free
of cost.
applications also available, and professional softwares like Adobe Premiere Pro and the Final Cut Pro are there. So but I know someone who is starting from the scratch, they should go for the mobile applications.
Right.
Yeah. So let's understand video editing
Sure.
in a very quick manner. Like first is raw footage. What is raw footage? It's the original unedited video material, like what we shoot the as it is. It's a raw footage.
Okay.
Okay, that's what is trimming and cutting. Like we remove long pauses,
okay.
ठीक है, fumbles. Okay, we remove that. That's a trimming and cutting. That's next is timeline.
Okay.
Because when we edit now, when you use the application, you will see where you select and import the files. There is a timeline. Okay, where you just make the sequence. You arrange that shots. So that's we called a timeline.
Okay.
Okay. The next is B-roll and effects. B-roll I have already told you.
Already explained.
So on the timeline we insert the A-rolls, we put the B-rolls, we use the transition, we use the effects, we use the background music. Okay, all together. It make then your final video will come.
All right. So ma'am, like when you were showing us that video of retakes, I noticed one thing, that the anchor is standing in front of a green curtain which we call chroma. I want to understand it more, what it's all about.
I'll explain you, but firstly I'll show you a video of chroma.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me just skip it. Yes, this is the chroma key.
Have you ever seen the whitewash on the walls of your house or school? Do you know which material is used for whitewash? Let us explore how the material used for whitewash is formed.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a green curtain.
Yeah.
He's standing in the front, and why it's only green in color? Why not blue, black, yellow, pink?
Actually, there are like two colors which we use. One is blue and one is green.
Okay.
So firstly, let's understand what is chroma. See, you can use a real background. You can shoot in front of the real set like this. We have table and the chair and the background. But if we want to change a background, we can't change the background.
That's right.
Yeah. So in that case, we go for the chroma. It's a colored cloth of two colors like green or blue. When you stand in front of that and when you record it, and when we go, when we take those shots to the editing, there is a chroma key feature.
Okay.
With that, you can remove the background and you can place any image, any video.
As per your script and as per your idea.
As you can see in that example which I have shown you, the teacher is standing in front of the camera.
He's performing some experiment.
Yeah, that's a chemistry, So what we do, we don't need to go to the lab, right?
Real laboratory.
Yeah, we just use the picture and we just replace the background. So if someone is making video on animals, so we can use any picture of jungle. So you can create any background.
If I want to go to Kashmir, I don't have to go to Kashmir. Talk about Kashmir. I can use Kashmir as a background because I have chroma.
Yeah. So that's the biggest benefit of the chroma. And there are two colors. So green we use for the when we have a perfect lighting, but when we have a low key lighting, very controlled lighting, very darker, then we use the blue one. But if you are shooting for a biology lecture where you need to show leaves, green leaves, so you should not shoot in front of the green, because whatever green in that frame, it will remove every shade of green. So there are few things you have to keep in your mind while shooting in front of the camera. That that particular color should not be
Does it apply to your outfits also?
Yes, it will remove whole thing.
If you're wearing green.
Yeah.
So no green and no shades related to green. Okay. And similar is the case with blue. No blue and shades of blue.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. So this is one interesting thing, and ma'am, it's not very expensive to have that curtain.
No,
right?
it's available online. You can buy that. It comes with a stand, so you can, if you have a very small room, you can just use that chroma. You just use you can buy it, and you just we have a stand with it, so you can use it and you can remove the background like in a quicker way.
Right, like when we are shooting in a full-fledged studio and we have a screen behind us, so we can run anything on the screen.
Yes.
But in case you don't have screen, you can keep the curtain at the back and you can
remove the background. And I just want to show you a small tutorial on editing.
All right.
Just to give you an overview like how we edit. It's a professional Adobe Premiere Pro software which we use here in the NCERT for editing the videos.
Sure. Yeah. So you're shot in chroma, and now let's see how we can edit it.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So as you can see on your screen, this is a Adobe Premiere Pro software.
Okay.
What we do first, we have to make a project on the system. Okay, you can give any name to the project where you copy all the files related to that lecture. You can copy B-rolls and the images and other resource material. Okay, we create a sequence. Okay, so because I am not explaining you the technical things, because it would be very
Right.
Yeah, so what we do, we just how we import the files. See, our raw footages are in this folder, so what we just select that folder,
Okay.
and the folder is in the software, right? So what we do, this is the footage 1. So we select the footage and we just drag and drop on the
Okay.
timeline. So on the bottom you can see it's a timeline, which I just talked about.
Yes.
Okay, and the anchor is standing in front of the
Chroma that we talked about.
So
yes.
that's why I just want to show you how we remove chroma. So these two layers, the upper layer is of the visuals and the lower layer is
For the audio?
for the audio. As you can see the waveform, right? So what we do, we just use a simple key. In the Adobe Premiere Pro software we have Chrome Ultra key.
Okay.
So we just select it. Okay, in the effects it is. So we just select Ultra key and just drag and drop on the visual.
Okay.
And now we can pick the green color. So where the green, it will pick all the green.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you can see we can, the background is removed.
Removed, yes.
Yeah, now you can put any
Anything
background.
there,
You can import a background.
Okay.
Now just put it under the visual. Just stretch it, and now you can see.
Wow. Completely different.
Yes.
So without shelling so much of money,
Yeah.
we have actually created a background and placed the anchor in a very beautiful scenario.
Yes.
So now, ma'am, now that we've understood all these things, I really want you to show us something that has its journey from the raw footage till the final cut, with
Yes.
all the fumbles and everything
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
of it.
So I would like to end this session, with the lecture video, which I have just shown you the fumbles and the
Yeah.
chroma, and whatever I have, covered in this session. I think you'll be able to observe, the things, the technical things.
Sure.
So let's watch it.
Have you ever seen the white?
Just give me a second.
So that's the
Yeah.
video we're going to
Yes,
show. See the
yes.
final output.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the whitewash on the walls of your house or school? Do you know which material is used for whitewash? Let us explore how the material used for whitewash is formed. I have two beakers. The beaker to my left contains quicklime, also known as calcium oxide, which is white in color, and the beaker to my right contains water. I also have a stirrer and a spatula. Observe what happens when we mix water and quicklime. You will notice a buzzing sound. Let us leave this arrangement for some time. Now let me touch the beaker and check it. It's hot. That means heat is released during the reaction, and hence it is an exothermic reaction. What other changes are seen? Solid lumps of slake lime are being formed, and these are white in color. So this new compound is called slake lime or calcium hydroxide, which we use to whitewash the walls. Can you find some exothermic reactions around you?
Wow, that was lovely. I observed B-rolls, I observed those extra shots, and of course the removal of chroma, and we straight away reached the real physical laboratory. No fumbles.
No fumbles.
So
yeah, so it has A roll.
Yeah.
Okay, it has B roll. We have images, we have graphics, we have background music,
Right.
we have transition, we have sound effect. You must have observed sound effect, because
Yes,
when
yes,
the
I
fumes
did.
erupts,
Yeah.
there's a sound of hissing
yeah,
sound.
the hissing sound of the
Yeah,
bubbles.
that's
yes.
the sound effect.
Wow.
Okay, so it's a complete package.
Complete package,
Yeah.
the final output. And ma'am, I must thank you because you explained this entire process from script to storyboard to editing to final output in such a beautiful manner with all the examples. I really can't stop myself from creating a video, and I think I can also create one beautiful educational video.
You should.
Yeah, and then probably we can give the example of the same the next time. So ma'am, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ritu, for
your
inviting
time.
me.
Pleasure is ours, ma'am. Thank you for your time and contribution. And I must thank our both Indian Sign Language interpreters, Ms. Ambu Sakshi and Mr. Dev Malik, along with my entire team for supporting us and for making this session a success. So, my dear viewers, that was our session for day 3, where today we talked about educational video resources, we talked about video production and editing. Tomorrow we will be coming up with yet another very important topic, and that will be development of ISL videos, yes, Indian Sign Language videos. So, this all came to you under our training program, which is on the umbrella theme, video resources from script to screen. With this, I'm wrapping up the session over here, but let me tell you very quickly what's coming up next, and here is the program schedule. So in a short while from now, you will be watching our sessions here where we will be talking about balancing our emotions after exams. So we request you to kindly participate in the session and give your feedback too. With this, it's a wrap. This is me, Harpreet Kaur, signing off. Namaskar.